The question is, why did the two men Joshua sent to go and spy the land decided to lodge in the house of an harlot, a prostitute? You that call yourself a born-again sister, you claim you are going to night vigil, you go and fornicate. What's the difference between you and harlot? You speak in tongues, you tell lie, you change figure, and you say you are born again. You are deceiving yourself. I had a story of a lady and a guy. They are among the evangelical team. Two of them are so close. Every evangelism member, they felt that it's brotherly love. Not knowing that every day before they come out for evangelism, they fornicate. And each time they are doing that wickedness, they will put a message of a particular man of God where he's speaking in tongues, and they increase the volume. So you that is coming from outside, you hear them speaking in tongues, you think maybe they are praying, they are committing fornication. Nobody is seeing you, but the man that will pay is seeing you. But on that faithful day, other team member have been waiting for them. They could not come. They had to go look for them at the house. They waited and waited. They just decided to open the door. Unfortunately for them, that day they didn't lock the door, and they found them committing fornication while they are playing the message of a man of God where he's speaking in tongues very loud, and they're committing fornication. My heart bleed. You say you are born again. Nothing different between you and unbeliever. You still tell lie. You still steal. You still commit fornication. Everything they do, you do. What's the difference? You speak in tongues. You are deceiving yourself. Which tongue are you speaking? The Bible says the eyes of God are too holy. They cannot behold iniquity. The Bible says, be thou holy, for I am holy. You know, when I stumbled on that scripture, I was like, wow. There is no other person in the land. There is no born again. There is no good person. Rahab was a prostitute, but she has a kind heart. Rahab was a prostitute, but she's a good woman. Rahab was a prostitute, but she had human feeling. Rahab was a prostitute, but she has reverence for God. The two men decided to lodge in the house of an harlot. That's the only way they can find refuge. That's the only way they can save. They can be saved. It is you that is discriminating. How do God even see you? You that claim that you are born again, you go to church. How do God see you? Do you have a relationship with God? Rahab was a prostitute, but she did not end as a prostitute. After she had an encounter with those men, she turned a new leaf. She became a new man. Her life was transformed. And you are there deceiving people. You are still in your sin, committing sin secretly. But the so-called prostitute, which everybody knows, the whole world knows that she's a prostitute, she repented genuinely and gave her life to Christ and served God. But you that have been serving God for years, your life cannot amount to anything. Heaven did not even recognize you. You are deceiving yourself, deceiving people around you. What people really say about you does not matter. What is God saying about you? Are you fruitful in that area? You say you are a man of God, you are a woman of God. Are you fruitful? Which life have you affected? Some people will say, if this is how being born again is, God forbid, I will not be born again. Let me die as a sinner. People don't speak good things about people that claim that they are born again. You say you are born again, but your heart is hardened. So hardened like a rock. You cannot forgive. Anything someone do to you, you bottle that person in your heart. See, the Spirit of God cannot dwell when there is unforgiveness. So you are deceiving yourself. I've been there. I'm telling you the truth. The Spirit of God cannot dwell where there is unforgiveness. You cannot be fruitful. You cannot host God. You are deceiving yourself. You tell yourself the truth. People might see you and say, this lady is hot. But you tell yourself the truth. And what is God saying about you? Do you care to know your relationship with God? Or you just want to let people see that you are a child of God, while in the real sense you are not a child of God? The whole world know that Rahab was a prostitute. She was not hiding it. But when she repented genuinely. But you that you claim you're not an harlot, you do it secretly. You think nobody knew. Those men decided to lodge in the house of a prostitute.